active duty Navy sailor in San Diego is in shock over what happened to his wife. Immigration and Customs Enforcement recently detained her during what was supposed to be a routine green card interview in San Diego. The shock and disbelief is still obvious when Thomas McCarthy talks about what happened to his wife, Jessica. Her green card interview was almost over when suddenly
we heard a knock on the door. She stepped out, and then they came in and said, yeah, 2 ICE agents want to ask us questions. Kind of in disbelief about it because we were doing the right thing.
He says agents told them she'd overstayed her visa, so she was being detained. The couple's been together for 2 years now, married for a year and a half. They just celebrated their marriage in the Catholic Church just about a month ago.
This happens, it's just like a punch to the face, like my world's been turned upside down.
McCarthy says his wife was worried this could happen, but he reassured her everything was going to be fine. McCarthy has now hired immigration attorney Jacob Shapochnik, who's one of several attorneys that said people are now being detained at their green card interviews, something they say they've never seen happen until last week. Shapochnik says the law allows for people to adjust their status from a visa overstay to a green card and argues this new tactic is a waste of resources. Well, it's now been 10 days since the 43-day government shutdown ended. While many government employees are now getting paid, some TSA workers are still seeing financial strains. For airport employees like Austin Lee and Jeanette Tabuda, this Thanksgiving is hitting hard. They say they haven't been paid for the work they've been doing since the longest government shutdown in U.S. history started. More than 50 days later, they say they still haven't been paid despite showing up to work. They say they're struggling to pay rent and are cutting back on groceries, gas, and their energy use to keep their bills and expenses down while their income remains questionable.
How can anybody live with that, you know? And then we're still coming day by day, we're still coming in like all our shifts, you know, just working hard, and then we're still not getting paid.
Well, I already told my children, like, worst comes to worst, let's just go to church to give thanks to the Lord, but not maybe having a festive, festive day, no.
You can't take life for granted, you know, so that's why, you know, just day by day, you know, just take it easy. You know, always have a smile on your face.
Now, despite the challenges, they say they'll still show up to work and are leaning on each other, that is, to stay positive. Some workers say they could see a paycheck as soon as Monday.